Okay guys, so we're going to be talking about really the problem with going too low calorie when you're dieting. So let's just say, for example, you want to lose some body fat and you start tracking your calories. So what you do, just an experiment, every time you eat, you track. And you discover to your horror that you're eating 4,000 calories a day. Now, the question at this point becomes, what does one do? Well, let's be honest, right? If your weight is stable, you know that to maintain your existing body fat percentage, etc., you just carry on doing what you're doing. But let's assume we want to take off some fat. All we're going to do is create a small deficit. Now, it's very important that we start with a 2 to 500 calorie deficit, no more. Why? Because remember, the body is adaptive. So what happens is, if, say, for example, someone goes and slashes the calories from 4,000 to 2,000, it's not great because, yeah, sure, you're going to lose fat pretty quickly, but you're going to get into an unsustainable spot. Your body is eventually going to adapt to that 2,000 calories. You're going to plateau at that point, and you'll probably lose a load of muscle along the way, is the short story. And if you lose a load of muscle, it's going to slow your metabolism right down, and it's going to make it harder to keep the fat off, because if you've got a slower metabolism, guess what? You can eat less calories without putting fat back on. So that is the issue, guys. So you want to preserve the muscle during the fat loss process. So remember, it's got to be done in a steady and controlled way, where you're eating a lot. And a good way to get your calorie deficit as well is by activity. So remember, our bodies are designed to exercise. So that means, things like going for a walk, going to the gym, whatever. All right, guys. So keep your muscles, eat enough protein, and small deficit, please. No crazy deficits, because you're not going to be able to stay there. You're going to have to up your calories at some point, and you don't want to get into an unsustainable spot. If you want some help with that kind of stuff, feel free to DM me a message on Instagram or comment on here to reach out, and I'll be glad to help you.